Hi, I'm Whitney with Koala Cuddles Baby Wearing Education, and in this video, I'm going to show how to do a back carry with my ring sling. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and put my ring sling on the same way I normally would. Go ahead and thread it just like normal. Check, make sure nothing's twisted, and go ahead and get that ring sling nice and threaded. So I'm going to finger walk through the tail and make sure that I find the edges, make sure that nothing's super bunched up, everything's nice and flat, so that it's going to be easier to adjust when I need to. Okay, so now I'm going to make sure I have enough space to get my babe into the ring sling, and I'm going to go actually and move my rings back because I'm going to shift him in like a hip scoop, so the whole sling itself is going to shift. So I'm making sure, oh, it's a little bit low. I'm going to move my hand forward, see if maybe that's where I want it to be, put those rings kind of at my shoulder blades, move them back and say, yeah, okay, that feels about right for me to be able to put babe in the front or on my hip and scoot him back and have my rings still be nice and high where I like them and I find them the most comfortable. So this is a really real life demo. My 1-year-old was being a little bit fussy at this point. So you're going to actually see me put him in the ring sling and get him up onto my back even while he's kind of throwing a little bit of a fit. So I'm going to go ahead, bring him through the ring sling, and I'm going to go and make that nice deep seat. Go from knee to knee, tuck that up in between us, and I'm going to support his back and make sure that I get that ring sling up over his shoulders. And now I'm just going to go ahead and lift under his booty and start hip scooting him around. And now here's where my rings come back to the front. I'm going to fix that shoulder, make sure my rings come back to the front, and then I'm going to start pulling all that slack forward. So you can see that I'm tightening little by little, fixing his seat, making sure that he's nice and still knee to knee, nice and snug back there. And then I'm going to bring any of that extra slack forward towards my rings and tighten it out. I want to make sure that this back carry is nice and snug, nice and secure, so that he's not going anywhere. Now you can see he's still kind of having a little bit of a fit back there. But even with him being slightly uncooperative and he's bouncing around back there, he's not able to get out of the seat. He's not able to pop the seat. He's not able to really get out of this carry. I've adjusted it so that he's nice and supported, that everything's snug, and he's actually really well in there. And I'm just working out any little bits of extra slack I'm finding, and you can see he's still kind of having a little bit of a moment, but he's okay. Even when he leans back like that, he can't go anywhere. So I prefer to have at least one arm in. He likes to try and take his arms out, but having one arm in kind of helps to keep him secure. If you have any questions, you can find me at Koala Cuddles Baby Wearing Education on Facebook.